Finally, let's tie some of the loose ends that we have left off. So we want to show that if you have an obstacle in a robot, then a point is in the configuration space is forbidden if and only if it's inside the Minkowski sum of the obstacle and the negation of the robot. To show that, I think I'm going to use this picture over here. So I have this red robot and the blue obstacle. So we can see that, let's say I can place this robot like this. This is as close I can place this robot. If I go any more to the right, I will penetrate the object, so it's not allowed. So if this robot wants to move very tightly against this obstacle, it can essentially slide off like this along this edge, for example, go all the way up here. So this pretty much means that anything to the right of this line is kind of in the forbidden area, alright? And then you can also trace this, the way this robot, then this robot can slide against this tip of this obstacle and so on, okay? So that's also, so you can actually build a forbidden region by doing this operation. And we want to claim that this object, this outline that you're building, is actually the Minkowski sum of this thing plus the negation of the robot. To see this, let's just make a very simple observation, and that is, let me actually use a different color. So how do I obtain this point? This point is obtained by adding that vector to this point. Okay, so if I consider this blue point as, say, a blue vector like this, how can I represent this vector? This vector is essentially a negation of the robot, is a negative of the robot if you consider this point to be the origin. In order to represent this vector, we can think of a placement of a robot in such a way that the black point is the origin, and now that vector is minus this vector. Okay, so this is, if that is v, this green vector is gonna be minus v. Okay. So therefore we can obtain this blue, we can obtain this outline by doing the Minkowski sum of the minus robot when the robot is placed at, when the center of the robot is placed at the origin. So that basically proves this. And now with this you could essentially go back and review everything we've done here, and you'll see that this essentially solves the robot motion planning in n log squared n time.